Hi everyone, I'm Dee Chi and welcome to Faith in the Valley. This is a space where I share open, honest reflections about my own journey of recovery, healing, hope and faith. So every Wednesday I share poetic reflections. These are original poems and words that I've written in the middle of going through pain or fear or moments of hope and faith. So if you're going through your own valley right now, I hope that each poem meets you gently and that you enjoy and take hope and encouragement from these words. So without further ado, come and take a walk with me. Let's pause together. See you soon. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to Faith in the Valley with Dee Chi. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are well. So today is another Poetic Reflection Wednesday where I share spoken word poems that I have written based on my own experience as I travel through my own personal recovery journey and my own healing valley. So if you are navigating any sort of pain or injury or recovery, or maybe just emotional weariness and tiredness and fatigue, then this is the space for you to feel seen and heard and to understand that you are not going through all of this alone. And so without further ado, here is today's poem. Held when you cannot stand. Falling fast, I'm utterly unsure of how this moment in time will end, while panic passes through me like a stubbornly cold chill on a winter's night. Every sane thought within me takes flight as I roll around in this painful pit of the unknown. Clarity removes itself and exits the zone where it has previously made friends with peace. I have so much doubt. Will it ever cease? Will the bold bolts of fear stop from electrocuting every positive thought? Deep down it appears that peace has been caught up in this merry-go-round of confusion. The reality of healing feels like an illusion, like a magic trick that fades before your eyes. Too much information overloads my brain, and I cannot see the sunshine through the rain. But then I feel a warmth that passes through my soul. It chases away the fear to make me feel whole and seen and held. I was struggling to stand up tall as my emotions and my body collapsed under the fall of the weight that injury brings. But now God's presence surrounds me and sings a melody of healing to calm my soul. Peace washes over me like the drops of a low-pressured shower, soft, warm, and full of God's love. This is what it feels like to be held when you cannot stand. This poem was written during one of those moments where it felt one of the hardest really during my recovery. It was a time where my pain clouded my thoughts and I felt overwhelmed about how long the healing was taking. And even now, as I travel through, at times I still feel this way. But at the time, I wanted to capture the feeling of free fall, where fear rushes in, where your body won't cooperate, and where at times you feel like there is no hope about how quickly you are healing. And sometimes it has felt far away in terms of how quickly I can recover from my back injury. But there is also moments where I'm reminded of the quiet miracle of God's presence and God's peace. And sometimes healing isn't strong, you know? Sometimes it's soft, it's shaky, it's slow, but it is still happening. And I think it's important to remind ourselves that even if we can't see what's happening inside our bodies as we heal, it is happening. And in Psalms 34 verse 18, it reminds us and it says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." In Isaiah 40 verse 29, it says, "He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak." And finally, in Psalm 6 verse 2, it says, "Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am languishing. Heal me, O Lord, for my bones are troubled." These aren't just scriptures. They've become anchors for me as I travel through. And I hope that maybe these scriptures can be anchors for you as you travel through your own valley experience of recovery. And so, if this poem has resonated with you in some way, or you feel encouraged to know that you are not alone as you travel through, then I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And I have a question for you today, and that is, have there been moments in your healing where you felt completely undone but found peace again? If that is you, then please do share that with me and with the rest of us. And to remind you, you are not alone. That's why I created resources to support you while you heal. And you are welcome to check out my 30-day Healing by Faith prompt journal. And there is also some calming instrumental music albums that I've created to help as you travel through this recovery journey. All of them are available in my Stand store. The link is in the description below. They were made for you to walk through, to feel encouraged, to feel uplifted. And we are in this together, bit by bit, day by day. And God has not forsaken us, even when the moments feel hard. And so please subscribe as well if you haven't already. And this 30-day journal is just the beginning to help us in every step as we go forward. And you know what? Even in the hardest of times, Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to be gentle with yourself as well. And even if you cannot stand, remember that you are being held up by God. So, my lovely souls, I have enjoyed sharing today's poetic reflection with you, and I really look forward to seeing you again soon. But until then, may grace meet you exactly where you are. See you again soon. Take care.